All right, let's get right into it. If you're using HighLevel for your clients or for your own business and you're still thinking that your website is the be-all and end-all for local SEO, well, you're probably leaving a ton of money on the table. So today we're going to rip up that old playbook. We're going to show you what actually works right now to get local businesses ranked and, more importantly, get their phones to ring.
Okay, let's just tackle the elephant in the room, shall we? The big one, WordPress versus HighLevel. You've seen it in all the Facebook groups, all the forums. Can a HighLevel site really outrank a big, established WordPress site? Well, we are going to settle that debate once and for all today, but the answer might just surprise you. Because here's the honest truth. That whole debate, it's a total distraction. By focusing on the platform, you're just asking the completely wrong question. Seriously, it's like arguing over whether to use a DeWalt or a Milwaukee hammer before you even have the blueprints for the house. It completely misses the point. So this is the key takeaway right here. It is so much less about the actual tool you built the website in and so much more about ranking the business as a whole. Your goal isn't just to get a website to rank. No. The real goal is to make that local business, that dentist, that plumber, that roofer, the undeniable go-to authority in their city. Okay, so if the platform isn't the magic bullet, then what is? Where does everybody usually start? Well, you know the answer. It's always on-page SEO. All the stuff you do directly on the website pages themselves to try and tell Google what you're all about. And yeah, you know the drill. It's the classic checklist, right? Getting your header tags just right, crafting those perfect title tags and meta descriptions, making sure your images aren't slowing the site down, and of course, schema markup, which is, just that fancy code that helps Google figure out what your content is actually about. This is all SEO 101, the absolute basics. And that's all it is, the basics. Let me be super clear about this. Doing all that on-page stuff, that doesn't win you the game. It just gets you a ticket to enter. It earns you a seat at the table. Especially in tough local markets, this is just the price of admission. It's the bare minimum to even have a shot. So, if that's just getting you in the door, how do you actually win? Well, this is where we get to the good stuff, the new playbook. And it's going to require you to completely shift how you think about a business's online presence.
Check this out, because this is the whole game right here. The old way of thinking, the website was the king. The Google Business Profile, well, it was just a little sidekick. Its only job was to send traffic to the website. But the new model, it completely flips the script. Now, the Google Business Profile is the star of the show. It's the main event. And your website, its main job is to act like a power-up, sending all its juice and authority to the GBP.
And that brings us to the new #1 goal. It's not about ranking the website anymore. The goal is to rank the Google Business Profile. Forget just getting a blue link. We're talking about dominating that 3-pack, the map results. Why? Because that's what drives phone calls. That's what gets customers in the door. That's where the actual money is for local business. Okay, so the big question is, how do you power up that Google Business Profile? How do you make it the star? Simple. You build real, tangible, undeniable online authority. You have to create signals from all corners of the internet that all point back and tell Google, hey, this business right here, they are the real deal.
And that, my friends, is what we call off-page authority. The easiest way to think about it is like your business's online reputation. It's not what you say about yourself on your website, it's what everyone else on the internet is saying about you. It's the ultimate proof to Google that you're legit, you're trustworthy, and you're an expert.
So how do we actually build this reputation? Well, it comes down to a few key signals. First, citations. That's just getting listed in a bunch of online directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, you name it, with perfectly consistent information. Then you've got backlinks, which are basically votes of confidence from other websites linking to you. You can do press releases to create some buzz, and even things like syndicating videos and images all over the web to expand your digital footprint. It's a multi-front attack. And listen, this right here, this is the part where most of the so-called SEO gurus in the high-level space completely, totally miss the boat. They get so caught up tweaking things on the website itself that they forget about the real power, the thing that actually moves the needle, especially when it's competitive. It's all this off-page authority building. This is the missing piece of the puzzle for so many people. Now, if you're not convinced yet, here's where this whole strategy goes from important to absolutely critical. Because this whole authority-first approach, it's not just about winning on Google today. It's about future-proofing your business for the new era of AI search. Think about it. Search is already changing fast. It's not just a list of 10 blue links anymore. We're getting these AI overviews, these AI-generated summaries at the top of the page. Google is trying to give you the answer directly, not just a link to the answer. It's becoming a conversation.
So that brings up the million-dollar question for every local business out there, right? When Google's AI is the one making the recommendation, how do you make sure your business is the one it recommends?
Well, guess what? The answer is everything we've just been talking about. These AI models, they're programmed to look for trust and authority. They're looking for the exact same signals: mentions of your brand, a strong backlink profile, proof that you're a subject matter expert, a wide digital footprint. It's beautiful, really. The work you do to power up your Google business profile is the exact same work that tells an AI, this is the business to recommend.
Okay, so let's boil this all down into a simple 3-step action plan. Your new focus. Step 1, nail your on-page SEO. Get that foundation solid. That's your ticket to the dance. Step 2, shift your main goal. Stop obsessing about the website and focus everything on ranking that Google business profile. That's where the customers are. And step 3, build relentless, undeniable off-page authority to pour gasoline on that GBP fire.
So I'll leave you with this one final question to think about. Take a real honest look at what you're doing right now. Is your SEO strategy built for the Google of yesterday or the Google of tomorrow? Are you stuck in the past just tweaking a website? Or are you building a real authoritative brand that's ready to win no matter what comes next? The choice is really up to you.